Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Billie Eilish's Bad Guy is a monster hit, and so many people are asking me, what is it all about? What do the lyrics mean? So we're going to do a quick lyrics explained, and that's where I explain the lyrics of your favorite songs so that you can enjoy them even more. Now, this song is working like most hits on several levels, but what she's talking about is being a big star and having several dogs in the house, and one of them has to be the bad guy. One of them has to act like they own the home. One of them, maybe she has 3 dogs, maybe she has 4 dogs, but one of them struts around like he's the cock of the walk, king of the castle. And yet, he's a member of the Billie Eilish household. You know he's not hurting for food. You know he's not hurting for good toys, great toys to play with. You know he's getting walked on a regular basis, probably visiting the top dog parks in the city, possibly dog parks limited to celebrities and high-profile personalities. Okay, private, secluded dog parks. This dog is getting the best care of any dog possibly in the Western world, and yet he walks around the Eilish home like he owns it. And yet this dog has not made one mortgage payment, has not done anything to protect the home, is not pulling his weight at all, yet pretends he not only built the home, he is now the king of it. Well, you know, there's a certain point where you just got to say, hey, man, who knows how this dog, like maybe he was the first dog in the house, and then maybe she bought other dogs or brought other dogs home, to join the family. But he was number one, and now you got these pretenders, these fakers, these phony dogs coming in behind, and they run around the house like they've lived there as long as he has, and he's like, wait a minute, I was here. You're picking up my toys. You're sleeping in my dog bed, right? And now maybe that's where he got the attitude. That's what she's exploring in this song. She is not just observing that this dog is acting like the bad guy. She's asking why. And again, this is where an artist separates themselves from just a songster or a hit maker. Okay, an artist is asking why. So in this song, she's trying to explore what's going on with this dog. Why you strut around like you're, it's like a lot of males of all species. They strut around like they're so confident, yet they're filled with anxiety and dread. Okay, and so maybe that's what's going on with this dog. So she's looking at him like, "What's your deal? Are you insecure deep down, or are you just maybe you've been hurt?" Okay, she's not sure why but the dog walks around the house like he owns the place, and so they try to get all the dogs to work together as a unit, but he's always over there by himself, like he's too good for the room. All right. So now, at what point do you say this dog probably needs a therapist? So it's Beverly Hills. I mean, I believe she grew up in Southern California, so she knows the area. And of course, being in the music business and probably at this point having a good income from her music. She's living and working in circles of people that know dog therapists, so she probably could get a personal recommendation to take this dog down to the therapist. And the therapist, I don't know if they put him on a couch. Does the dog sit on the couch and they say to the dog, "Okay, what's going on, man? Tell us what's going on in your life. Like, what's the? And they probably start out just asking the dog general questions like, "Are you, tell me about your day." And while the dog is explaining their general day, which isn't a long conversation because the dog just says, "Well, I sleep and I eat." And the therapist says, "Well, how long do you sleep?" He says, "I sleep 15 to 16 hours a day." And the therapist is like, "Well, okay." See, they're non-judgmental. They're non-judgmental. What they're looking for is patterns of behavior, and they're looking for little clues as to what might be bothering the dog. So that then the therapist can then use their training as the key to unlock the unhappiness and try to walk the dog through what they see might be holding them back. Because they're playing the role. They're playing the role as the protector, as the dominant male. But why? They get all their food, and then they're getting their top food possible. It's not. They're probably not even going down to the Ralphs or the Krogers to get the, dog food. It's probably custom made by the chef. The chef is custom making the dog food. So they don't. There's nothing they don't lack for anything. It's not like they had to survive in the mean streets of L.A. Okay, so that's one thing the therapist can help with is to talk about their day. Now the dog says probably they'd go to the dog park and they go to the beach, and it's not just sleeping and eating, but it's mostly sleeping and eating is the dog's life. And maybe that's the source of the pretend confidence in this dog. But that's what she's exploring in the song. She's not even necessarily saying she knows the answer, but she's presenting you as the listener with the evidence and asking you to come to your own conclusion. And that's what it's all about. Guys, I hope that helps. It's just such a cool, interesting, fascinating beat by really one of the most innovative artists that have come down the pike in a long time. It's Billie Eilish, Bad Guy. I hope that helps.